The travel world has been buzzing about one big issue: overtourism. Crowded destinations, overwhelmed infrastructure, and local residents pushed to their limits by hordes of tourists have become the trademark of popular spots. But here's where it gets interesting, and often overlooked. There's another phenomenon quietly happening: undertourism. What exactly is undertourism, and why should we care? Let's dive in. Undertourism is essentially the flip side of overtourism. It refers to places that have incredible cultural value, stunning sights, and safe environments, yet receive far fewer visitors than similar, more famous destinations. Sarah Silbert, managing editor at PointsPath, explains that this usually happens because these places might lack strong marketing efforts, suffer from outdated or negative reputations, or simply have less developed tourism infrastructure. Think about countries like Albania, Moldova, or Laos, or cities that fly under the radar, such as Trieste in Italy, often overshadowed by the likes of Rome and Florence. Despite offering beautiful architecture, rich history, and delicious local cuisine, these spots don't flood Instagram feeds or dominate traveler bucket lists, so only a fraction of potential tourists ever discover them. Katie Nastro, a spokesperson for the flight alert company Going, sheds light on how social media plays a huge role. The rise of overtourism is closely linked to how destinations explode in popularity through platforms like Instagram. But the downside is that many deserving destinations don't get their share of tourism dollars simply because they aren't perfectly photogenic or trendy online. And this is the part most people miss. While everyone rushes to hotspot locations, smaller and quieter places remain starved of visitors and the benefits tourism can bring. Why does this matter to travelers? Because undertourism isn't just a missed chance for tourists to discover hidden gems, it's also a lost opportunity for communities that could thrive from increased visitation. Melanie Fish, a travel expert at Expedia, points out that undertourism can be just as harmful as overtourism. When a destination is undervisited, it misses out on vital income that can support local businesses and infrastructure. Traveling is a privilege that comes with responsibility, she stresses. Instead of aiming for the perfect, just right tourist hotspots, travelers should consider choosing these under-touristed areas, even if it means encountering less English spoken or fewer public transit options. This approach helps balance global tourism, giving overcrowded places a breather, and fostering sustainable economic growth and cultural exchange in lesser-known communities. So, how can you make a positive difference while traveling? Sarah Silbert suggests going beyond quick day trips. She encourages travelers to spend nights in these under-touristed places, dine at independent local restaurants, and book accommodations run by locals to ensure your money stays in the community. You don't have to abandon famous landmarks altogether. Melanie Fish recommends pairing iconic sites with nearby quieter spots, like visiting Tokyo and then heading to Fukuoka, or exploring bustling Phuket and then relaxing in Krabi in Thailand. This way, you get a fuller, richer travel experience while dispersing your spending more evenly across a region. Timing also plays a critical role in responsible travel. Visiting during off-peak seasons can vastly reduce the strain of overtourism while supporting destinations year-round. Katie Nastro shares from her own travel experiences how off-season trips often offer the perfect mix of affordability, charm, and fewer crowds. For example, Edinburgh in February, with its moody and mysterious atmosphere, can be just as captivating as in the busy summer months, but without the crowds or the high prices. Now here's a question to ponder. As travelers, should we embrace undertourism more intentionally? Or is the appeal of iconic, heavily visited destinations simply too strong to resist? Could focusing on lesser-known places help solve overtourism problems, or might it lead to unintended consequences? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you prioritize hidden gems in your trips, or do you seek out the world's most famous landmarks every time? Join the conversation and share your experiences and opinions below.